Hey guys, welcome back to WebDevMentors YouTube channel, and you're watching JavaScript series for beginners. Well, in this video we're going to see about numbers in JavaScript. Well, numbers? If you have been into programming, if you've done a lot of programming in various programming languages, you might have heard something like integer, float, double. But what is numbers in JavaScript? Well, everything is same in JavaScript. So if you want to create a number, integer, decimal, or float, you're just going to do one simple thing. Let's actually create a variable alert number is equal to 10. So this is the integer, which you might be knowing. So if you want something like a float value, so 1.40, it's going to be the same. You don't have to actually do anything. You don't have to specifically state or explicitly say that it's a float value. Or what happens if I want to actually use a negative number? Even that is possible in JavaScript. So let's actually see if it's working fine or not. So number, use it. You can see -1 is coming fine. Now I put 100 in here. Okay, let's refresh again. 100 is coming fine. Now be clear that I'm not using codes around these numbers. So if you use codes, then that would be trouble, because that will convert this into a string and not as a number. So in case you're adding something using the addition operator, so something like this, 10. Okay, so when I refresh it, you can see 110. So what happens if I use this? Now this is something that's not going to give you any error, but it will be something different. Sorry, you'll be seeing something different. So when I refresh it, you can see 110. So what happens is that it did the concatenation. So that is what happens in JavaScript. We will be covering that later on. I will be having a separate video for concatenation in JavaScript, so don't worry about it. So let's actually go back. So 10.4, let's see if the value is coming correct or not. Yes, it's coming correct. So this is what numbers in JavaScript means. So numbers means that you can write normal whole numbers, negative numbers as well, float or decimal numbers as well. So this is something that you have to keep in your mind. In JavaScript, unlike in Java, you don't have to say that it's an integer, it is a float, it is a decimal, it is a double. Nothing has to be said. So you create a variable. You don't even have to specify var unless and until you have to specify those conditions. Creating a variable, you just alert number without assigning some values, then you have to use var, and of course semicolon, something that I forget every now and then. Well, of course, if you're using the same name for your variable inside the functions, then you have to use var in order to make sure that they are assigned as a local variable and it doesn't affect the global variable. We'll be seeing that later on in the series, because I don't want to actually push that immediately right now, because we're going to go into functions first and then go to the local and global variables. Well, that's the end of this video, guys. We just covered about the numbers. I think it was useful. Please hit the like button and also share the video with your friends or anyone you think will be benefited by this video. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already. And also, if you have any kind of comments, issues, or feedbacks or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section, or you can contact me through the Facebook page, Twitter feed, Google Plus page. Well, you can find the links in the description section. This is something that you can hear from me in every single video. Yeah, call to action. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, guys, let's see in the next video. Keep watching the series.